Navia mentioned that she stayed in...
Traveler, Paimon. Ah, and Miss Charlotte.
Would you like a magic pocket?
What sort of
It's a wondrous bag that can be used to carry many things.
trick a friend?
You could just make a friend like Fremine here. Isn't that right, Fremine?
Is this what you meant by, I'll help you make some more friends?
To be honest, that sounds pretty sweet. Could I have your contact, please?
Sure. Please, write down my address.
You sure are working hard to help Fremine socialize.
He was the one who proposed doing this. He even wants to assist in our magic shows.
Yes, I was planning to first introduce Pear as an assistant, and later Fremine himself. In the future, I think we can leave underwater escape magic to him too.
That said, would anyone want to see a diver escape underwater?
Oh, it'll work out. Every journey begins with the first step. He'll become a part of our show eventually.
Lynette, could you come over? Miss Charlotte says she wants to take a picture of us.
Got it.
My, that Charlotte is rather perceptive. She got rid of everyone the moment she realized I had something to say to you. So, how have things been, Traveler? Father says that you did a great deal during the latest events. She's very grateful for your contribution.
That's all right. We were more...
Oh, I guess you haven't heard. Well, after Lady Farina left, Father and Monsieur Nervilette opened negotiation.
A diplomatic gift?
Yes, I was quite surprised. It could have been done as an apology for the incident. Furthermore, Father...
Well, that's...
I would agree, but... I suspect you'll have to ask him about that yourself.
But back to the top...
They say that he's returned to Snesh.
That's true. When you think about it, we've had loads of run-ins.
So shocked by such a simple switching of sides?
Father!
Well, well, what do you know? Come to the docks to see how my children are doing and meet the Traveler by chance. Please do not pay my accomplishments in Fontaine too much mind.
Are you going to take the notes?
That is our duty as harbingers, yes. Don't be too preoccupied with sides. Switching my masks is something well, that depends on many things. No one truly knows what As for you, I very much look forward to our next collaboration. Good things cannot be achieved alone, and you've proved yourselves to be great partners. A vision?
And that's a wrap for me. Huh? You're...
Greetings, Miss Journalist.
Hello. If I'm not mistaken, there are diplomatic channels I'll need to report to take a photo of you.
That is correct. So forgive me, but I will not be able to serve as a subject in your article. However, feel free to write as much as you'd like about our dear magicians and our upcoming rookie talent.
I will.
The sea breeze is quite pleasant. I shall continue my...
Farewell, Father.
Oh, she has such an intimidating presence. I didn't even dare to take a picture. Thankfully, I've already wrapped up all my pre-scheduled interviews. Thank you all. This'll be more than enough for me to write about,
Don't be too nervous. Why don't you take a magic pocket before you go? Here, Traveler, Paimon, you take one too.
To move things about?
That's right. Funny. I was giving out magic pockets when we first met too. And what do you know? I'm doing I guess this must be life. We will all follow our own paths, and serendipity will lead you to your fated friends. All right then. We'll be handing out pockets in some other districts later, so we'll get going now. Have a good day, you two.
see that he doesn't have time to chat anyway.
Welcome aboard this aquabus, one of the most unique forms of transportation in all of Teyvat. This boat will take you from Romaritime Station to the Court of Fontaine. Normally, this line doesn't have many passengers, so you have your pick of the best seats. Oh, but you still have to follow all the passenger guidelines. These include not placing sharp tools flat on the chairs and not bringing overstuffed lunchboxes on board. We've had quarrels break out between passengers over things like that. Some even escalated into private brawls. Of course, Fontaine's rules state that if you want to fight, apply for a duel. So, those two passengers were promptly sent to the fortress of Meropede, where they went on to live peaceful, disciplined, and well-mannered lives. So, all's well that ends well, but please do not follow their example. Passengers, the aquabus is now arriving at Poisson Tunnel. Though much of Fontaine is covered by water, there are also beautiful mountains and forests here. Molten Key is one of our most iconic peaks. Lots of adventurers enjoy camping on its summit. I heartily recommend the experience to all visitors. With that said, visitors should also pay attention to personal safety and hire some locals or Clockwork Mecha as bodyguards. Entering Poisson Tunnel. Everyone should now be able to see the light from the aquabus more clearly. Beautiful, isn't it? It's very different from the fluorescent materials used in Sumeru or the torches used in other countries. These are Fontaine exclusive nightlights powered by indemnitium. Of course, indemnitium isn't just for such trivial uses as lighting. Indemnitium is a power source, capable not only of powering this tiny boat, but also meeting...
Frost is coming! Getting here!
next to the fortress. Ooh, he really is there. So, you really are here, Neuvillette. Paimon didn't think you were going to have free time this hour of the day.
Really? Oh, I suppose you must have met Mr. Linney. He took the time to greet me earlier when he passed this way. In any case, you came at a good time. I was just...
Aw, Paimon's glad that you remembered. Thank you for keeping us on your mind, what with you being busy. Alright, let's have it then. How was Fontaine actually saved? The whole business is still quite the mystery to us.
It is strange how words can often leave a bitter taste in the mouth when it finally comes time to say them out loud.
Whoa. So that's what hit Focalor but Paimon still doesn't quite get what you did.
For me, the Fontanians, but so long as the... In other words,
Focalor must have counted on you to... Yeah! And it...
it seems from your expressions that you still have more things you wish to ask away. I will tell you the truth as I know. I have investigated his case, but whether it be by... As for the judgment passed by the Oratrice, whether it was due to...
Guess Focalor... hang on a second. Back when Fontanians hadn't yet...
Life as always.
Yeah! Lynette said the...
In truth, even those couples did not know that such prayers were no mere custom, but instead a form of ritual. Those Oceanids who were blessed within the spring water would later descend as new humans in the coming months.
Paimon sorta gets it now.
Ask away. I will tell you the truth as I have investigated his case along many avenues, and I have learned that he once fell into an unknown chasm when he was young. There, by chance, he awakened the all-devouring narwhal. But whether it be by sentiment or reason, as for the judgment passed, whether it was due to...
Guess Focalor... hang on a second. Back when Fontanians hadn't...
Life as always.
Yeah! Lynette said the fountain is where all the waters in
In truth, even those Oceanids...
Paimon...
Ask away. I will tell you the truth as I know it.
Yeah, about that. Risley said Farina is already...
Ah, Lady Farina. The people are only aware that her death sentence has not been carried out. She abdicated the post of Hydro Archon and left affairs related to that title to me. I related Focalor's words to her faithfully and completely. After hearing them, she seemed neither saddened. She simply said that she was tired. And having said that, she then packed her...
but she...
You need not worry. I will make arrangements to ensure that she will not want for... In truth, I am somewhat happy for her. The wear and tear on her spirit, but now that she no longer has...
What about you then? What are your plans now that you've regained your full powers?
After Focalor passed on, the Oratrice also ceased to function. This matter will directly affect our trial.
Looks like you're still considering...
As an elemental dragon, there are indeed many things that I must do. But this power... As such, before I attend to my other... Additionally, the Hydro...
That's true. Wait, but the various mechs and machines in the city are all still...
As I am now, I have full...
Wow.
Ask away. I will tell you the truth as I know it.
Oh, that's right! They say you've given it to the knave as a diplomatic gift or something!
Leaving aside their intentionality, the two Fatui Harbingers have indeed done much for us during this crisis. Their sole remaining goal in Fontaine, at least at this point, would seem to be the Gnosis. The Oratrice has ceased to function. The Hydro Archon's divine throne is now no more, and I do not need the Gnosis's power. As such, it has lost all meaning for Fontaine. If the Fatui have impure designs, then we might as well accede to their request now. Ask away. I will tell you the truth as I know it. You will soon be heading to Natlan, I presume. I'm afraid that I have little talent as a travel guide, so all I can do is tell you what I know about that. As far as I'm aware, Natlan can be said to be a nation of...
A nation of dragons?
No, I suspect that I would not find myself welcome there. Unlike ancient dragons such as myself, Natlan is also the nation of war. There is one other piece of information I got incidentally from my The Harbinger known as the Captain has thrown his...
The captain. Sounds like a real tough customer.
I suggest that you fully prepare yourself before going to Natlan. In the meantime, Fontaine's door. Ask away. I will tell you the truth as I know it.
the Gnosis had clearly changed. We guessed that there might be
No wonder the House of the Hearth is the Fatui's intelligence division. They are certainly sharp. So regarding this specific issue, In truth, I exchanged some further words with that lady named Skirk after sending you two back to the surface. It went something like this.
Well, we're going to head topside to see what's going on. You hurry over soon as well.
What next?
The all-devouring narwhal. I can finally catch the scent of your power. It is the authority of the planet's primordial dragons, but with something very similar to a god's curse mixed in. It's quite a novel blend. I'm sure I've encountered something like this before. What was it again?
I do not know what you speak of.
Of course. How could I forget? You should have the
Remains? I've never heard of any such thing. Well, that much is true. After Focalor's divinity faded, she handed her gnosis to me. But I fear I have never heard of it described in the manner that you just did.
I've been training with my master, the Foul, ever since It is only natural for those, regardless, to live in itself is a
What do you mean?
No need.
This third
Master never. If you're interested, though,
Next time. You believe...
I do.
That's what she told me. Whether...
The remains of so that's what the Gnosis actually are.
All the same, assuming that there was no...
And she said that it would bring Miss...
If she speaks the... I had guessed that you might already be familiar with this concept, but I did not expect you to be one of them. That means that the Gnosis, which are... I wonder. Does your body also possess similar...
Like being able to use elements... No, let's not... Comparing the Traveler to the dead Third Descender and all. That's what you say, but this topic still feels like...
I too believe it unwise to make too many blind guesses.
Alright.
Yes. All of...
But... She said...
I suppose that would be the mystery of a god's will. I suspect not. But once in a while, I too would guess that if wishes, life flows like water. And rain, and what ultimately? It seems from your expressions that you still have... Ask away. I will tell you the truth as I know it. I suggest that you fully
Thank you.